So I just got done watching the Science of Persuasion video, and I realized that I had background in two of the categories, reciprocity and authority. So I was a foreman at the company that I was at. So very early on, I realized that you're always going to run into a problem working at this company. There's always going to be something that you didn't factor in. And when I first started, when we would run into the problems and have to make a change to the paperwork and what we were going to do, a lot of times the customers would say no, especially if they were older and harder to work with. But I soon started realizing that if I gave them a favor right off the bat, then come time that we did run into a problem, or if we ran into a problem, it'd be a lot easier for them to say yes to the change that I had to make. And yeah, I didn't even realize that that was a thing till I watched the video. I just realized that, hey, I give them this favor, they give me this favor back in return. And it didn't work every time, but I'd say probably a good 80% of the time I could make that change to the paperwork and have no problems with it. The other one that I had is I was such a young guy coming in. When I first started as foreman, I was 18 years old. So I was seen as the young buck on the block, especially towards the older customers and the ones that have experience under their belt. But what would work for me to put their mind at ease that I'm not just some young kid is my boss would come in. He would bring pictures of the work that I had done previous, bring in customer, not complaints, comments that they would leave on the website and stuff like that, and just say that I was a good worker, and that would really put their mind at ease, and that would get them to put their trust in me a lot more, that I knew what I was doing. So, but as for how I could use this in my world now, I can't really give any examples of in my world. I'm not at work right now, so yeah, but I thought it was pretty cool that I'd already tried that even though I hadn't learned anything about it yet, so.